How did taxes come about? Hello, my name is Too Cute. I design rocket-propelled clothes. I came to Earth because I am fascinated by your shoes. There is no such thing on my planet. I have a great idea. I will design rocket-propelled shoes. Europeans love shoes. I will make my shoes in the European Union. But if I set up a business, I'll have to pay taxes. What's the whole idea of tax about anyway? When did people in Europe come up with the idea of taxes?
Press the red button and go back in time to find out. You are in Athens, capital of ancient Greece. When Athens had to go to war, someone had a brilliant idea. Every Athenian citizen would pay some money to the state to buy weapons and look after the army. This was an early kind of tax called eisphora. After the war ended, the citizens stopped paying this tax, and sometimes the state could pay back the tax with stuff they'd captured during the war.
Very clever.
The Roman Empire invented all sorts of taxes. It was very expensive running such a big empire. One of the first taxes was called munera, which means duty or obligation. It was paid by wealthy people to contribute to the Roman Empire. Some of the taxes invented during the Roman Empire we still pay in Europe: property tax, customs duties, general tax on sales of goods, inheritance tax.
Those Romans must have been clever. Have taxes always been good for the people? Wow! I have horns!
The Vikings had a cunning idea. They invaded England and refused to leave unless the English paid them a guest fee. The English didn't think it was very funny. The Vikings thought it was hilarious.
Back in the Roman Empire. Pooh, what's that smell?
Human pee, or urine if you're being polite, was used to make leather and to clean white robes. Tanners and laundrywomen bought bucket loads from public urinals in Rome's great sewer system. Emperor Vespasian realized he could get lots of money by taxing it.
Beard tax.
Introduced by Tsar Peter I of Russia, it was paid by men who grew a beard because it wasn't fashionable in Western Europe, and Tsar Peter wanted Russia to be European.
I just can't believe that.
England's King William III had a great idea. Rich people had big houses with lots of glass windows, so in 1696 he introduced a window tax. The bigger the house, the more windows it had, and the more tax the owner would pay.
That was so cunning. From our journey through time, I learned that citizens have had to pay taxes for some crazy reasons. I understand. Citizens had to pay some unfair taxes when it was a king or a few rich people who made the rules. It got better when citizens could elect a government to manage taxes for them. Who is in charge of all the money collected in taxes? That's an important job. How do citizens know the money is spent fairly?
In towns and cities, there is the local council. My uncle is the mayor of our town. There are 50,000 people living there. The council talk about what to do with the tax money, and they vote to decide and there is a team of people to organise it.
Who is on the town council?
Any citizen who lives here can stand for election as a councillor. It's a good way to contribute to your community.
This is a country in the EU. Does it have a council too?
This EU country has 50 million citizens. There is a national parliament which makes decisions for the whole country. There is a Prime Minister who leads the government and other ministers for different departments like foreign affairs and industry and agriculture. The members of Parliament talk about everything and vote to decide on new laws and how to spend our tax money. They spend the tax money on national services.
There is someone in charge of the whole European Union. That's a huge job.
EU has a council and a parliament.
No wonder it's so important to pay our taxes. Now you have explained, the taxes we pay don't seem much at all, for all the services and all the work that's done. Everyone benefits their whole life. Please explain.
You benefit as soon as you're born through healthcare and social services. Then you get your education and leisure when you're a child. And when you have your own family, you really appreciate everything you get from the local council and the state.
What would happen if a taxpayer decided not to pay tax because he doesn't use these services? He's strong and healthy, so he doesn't need a doctor. He has never been robbed, so he has never needed the police to find the thief. He doesn't have children, so he doesn't need a school for them.
But he does use the roads and the trains. He wants his country to be safe. He wants to play sports and go to the theatre. He wants a clean city and a safe city. Maybe he doesn't know how much value he gets from the tax he pays.
So paying tax is about contributing to society, not just buying a service. I see. What a good feeling that gives me.
The taxes that we citizens pay are not just to respond to our personal needs and benefit our family directly. Each contribution helps to support everyone. At some point, we all need education, healthcare, justice, and to be safe to enjoy our lives in a peaceful country.
Can you show me anything that tax has paid for?
That shop is my mum's new business. She got some money and lots of free advice to help her get started. In that block are the offices of the town council. They organise all the public services for the town. Everything is paid out of taxes.
I live in that house. My dad runs that hotel. We pay local taxes to get our rubbish collected. And for the library. And my school.
The street lights, the roads and pavements mended.
So it's the cities that get all the benefit from taxes?
No, silly too cute.
There are no public services here.
Clean air and clean environment. Managing the national park.
Local bus service. And a car park for visitors. Village school. Health centre. Post office.
Oh yes, I see now. Taxes go a long way. Can you show me more public services?
Yes! The railways can take you to the next station or right across Europe.
The army's there to keep our whole country safe. Police protect us and the town and catch criminals.
Okay, you've convinced me.